It's true. Jacob just left the computer. He walked away.
Hey, ask them if they want to join my game.
Oh yeah, Wolf wants to know if any of you guys want to join the Saturday night game. I know Cyrus, you can't because of your other campaign. He has a campaign at the same time. I'll ask Jacob and Maya. I just know my kitchen is going to be pink by the end of the day.
Yeah, sorry, bro.
It's cool. I have a sponge. Maybe I'll go find the toilet brush.
It has eyes.
The toilet has eyes. Oh god. You guys excited for today's session? Good to hear. And we might be watching Monster Hunter tonight. We might hold that movie for this Friday coming up because Wolf wants to watch it too and check it out. So we'll see. It depends on when everyone takes off tonight. It's a toilet. Of course, it's gonna be nasty. It's.
Well, wait for it to.
Would you like to bring that on stream? Here, I'll let me
It may need more liquid.
make the picture bigger.
Bubbling up the more I stir it, though. Look, it's
Feel free to
fucking overflowing.
feel free to come show it off to the camera that's right there.
Where's the?
Is
Here,
it supposed
you
to
show
become
it.
some sort of like Jello thing, like
Okay,
Ben's was?
check it, and then you just like the more
Oh.
I stir it, the
Yeah, bring it back over there.
Yeah.
It's okay if she dumped it on me. These are torn jeans. Honestly, I've been looking for an excuse to get a new pair.
This is so funny.
They've been torn for so long, dude.
I know.
I think you forgot about looking.
I know. I have it on my Amazon wish list. Oh, it's okay if you can watch it later. It's within the first 2 minutes.
Oh god.
Okay. I mean, you missed me showing off the hole in my crotch. You want to see that again, Captain?
Ew.
Okay.
So weird.
It tastes weird?
It tastes weird.
I mean, you are drinking out of a toilet. It's expected to taste weird. That looks like it's rising like yeast. Wolf?
Candy's actually
Wolf. No,
Oh,
the toilet. Yeah, you might want to drink that over the sink.
I'm not drinking this shit. I just got it to make it.
Okay, well, here, bring it here. I'll drink it.
Okay, I just touched my finger to it. Do not slurp it out of the straw. Just friggin' take your. Yeah, here, I'm gonna take this out.
Flush.
I'm just gonna down it.
Ew. Ew, it's gross.
Is it coming out?
Mm-mm.
Right?
Mm-mm. Oh, fuck, that's bad. Oh.
I told you.
Oh. Oh.
You're just gonna throw it away.
That's so funny.
I'll let you try the next
What
one.
does it taste like?
It's gross, right? That's nasty.
Oh,
And it just keeps coming.
No.
it
It goes in the trash now.
like a mix of stomach acid and like really bad blueberries. Oh,
It does. That's the taste exactly. I'm gonna make another batch. Because
You're gonna make another batch?
Yes.
Why?
And we take the moon.
You know, I have a really strong stomach, but I'm not lying.
I can't believe you should have just had a little bit of it. Oh, Royce, I didn't mean to poison you.
I'm gonna go roll a Constitution saving throw.
This is so gross. Dude, I can't believe my math worked out.
So, Royce is deceased. I am your new dungeon master. Oh, yeah? Very fun.
Oh, that's gross.
Nice. Love to hear it.
There were just like clumps of the like undissolved mixture.
Oh,
in the
dude.
toilet, too.
I have to practice for a long time. Yeah.
I've learned more about toilets today than I ever wanted to.
Hey.
I'm not gonna lie, that actually hurt my stomach.
I'm so sorry.
You still have it?
You heard me. I am DMing tonight.
Oh, down the whole thing if Wolf will buy me
because I know you love it when I run the monsters. I know everyone's a huge fan. Please go away. Oh, don't be so rude. They want me to leave so bad. Yeah.
He's not here.
If I buy him another reserve, he'll down another.
I'll down the whole thing the next time if you buy me a reserve. Oh God. Why? Why you guys want Wolf back that bad? I mean, I can get him back.
Yeah, I can come back.
He said he'd double the monster amount for you guys to make it really so you guys could level up higher.
Yeah, I am a gracious host. I want to give as much XP as possible.
They're begging me to let you DM now.
Oh, I can tell.
Oh man. Yeah. All right. Oh man. Man.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna do another one, I'm gonna grab a banana with it. Okay. Yeah. So do I. I think I have to call my mother too with the thing I just ate. I might be dying. I need to give her the bird one more time before I die. Oh man, you guys have no idea what I just drank. It was bad. Yeah.
The ingredients are literally glucose, sugar, egg white, cornstarch, citric acid, baking soda, artificial flavor, emulsifier, acetylcholine K, sucralose, caramel, contains egg.
Yeah, you can taste the citric acid in it.
Kind of the whole point.
Bullshit, Haley's calling. You don't get away with that one. Different piece of ass if you're gonna run with that, motherfucker. He's like, oh shit, Haley's calling. I'm like, no, that ain't happening. There you go. I'll take that. I'll take that as an excuse. You ain't using Haley. Oh, for fuck's sake, Jacob. He's dating Haley again.
Bro.
Honey, she fucked you over twice now. Why? 3 times. Is the ass can't be that good, man. Come on. No, I guarantee it's not. I'm not gonna offer to come sample here, but goddamn, man, at least there are better options. I will be your wingman and come and take you out, man. Goddamn, please take Tren. He's now legal.
Yeah.
He's a
He loves femboys. That's perfect for you.
Tren's muted, by the way. Yeah, unfortunately. No, man, honestly, come on, Jacob. You gotta do better. Every time you're dating, I find out here you're dating Haley, I'm giving you a -10 to your HP. Because that's what it's gonna do to you. Also, make sure everyone got their long rest in before session.
Roll a general intelligence check. And you fail.
Yeah. Wait, Jacob, give me an intelligence check, could you? Mm-hmm. Yeah, please do. Yeah, I mean, for Fenrir, of course. Do keep Ricard, though, because I have plans for him in the future. Oh, good thing I do. I have a copy of him. What'd you get? No, with get your modifier in there. That's fine. Yeah, 19. Still not high enough. It explains why you're dating Haley. God, do I need to get Calvin in here to give you relationship advice?
Oh, because Calvin's doing so well.
Oh.
You hush your mouth, Missy. I can't be mean to you. That's not fair. Yeah. Tree's in the background cooking up toilet water for me to drink. That I legit almost puked. I'm not lying. It was bad. But Wolf said he'll buy me another reserve if I drink this one.
I don't want to make you puke. But at the same time,
You-
it's kind of funny.
Yeah, that's right. I think I muted myself when I went to puke that one night, so you've never heard me throw up. Oh
No,
God!
you muted
And
yourself,
ran.
You were like, oh no, I'm gonna go throw up. And you muted yourself.
That's because I ran, got to the toilet, puked, thought I was fine, walked out in the hallway and puked again. I'm like, oh, that's great. That'll be fun to.
You coming back later, like at some point your mic
Mm-hmm.
unmuted, and you were like, oh.
That's why I will never mix schnapps and whiskey again. Fucking criminy. What? It wasn't, honestly. Well, it would have been fine if the schnapps weren't Listerine flavored. Yes, it tasted like Listerine, no joke. It was mint. Mint schnapps. Oh. My stomach just did a loop. Oh God.
Different flavor. Hang on. I want to take a video of you drinking
It's a different flavor.
Don't drink it yet.
Oh no.
Oh God.
We're gonna zoom in on the toilet here.
Oh,
We're gonna
that's.
zoom in on Royce's
Please don't
face.
zoom in on my face.
Alright. Let's go.
Oh God.
And I wasn't taking a video.
What?
I thought I would. I thought I would. You're gonna have to do that.
Oh no.
I only got a video from start to do it. So sad. I'm gonna make more.
I've returned. Hello.
It's still 50-50.
Hey Royce, there's more.
There's more.
Wait, let me take a video. I didn't get to take a video the first time.
She's gonna make me puke.
I'm not trying to do this. Really. You're doing it to yourself. Wait.
You're doing it to yourself?
I still don't wait, give me your phone, Warren. Don't do it yet, Royce. Give me your phone.
Help.
Help.
I need
somebody. Help. Yeah. Y'all got the spirit. You can see it in his eyes. He's in so much pain. Well, I told him I'd give him another really nice coffee if he drank another. Maybe just preemptively go chill in the bathroom, bud.
I'm good.
You're good?
Yes now, but no, I'm good. Okay. Fucking hell.
Oh, you are. Yeah, you guys are getting destroyed tonight. And I'm not even DMing.
Thank you for your sacrifice, Royce.
Yeah.
Something else that tastes.
I don't think I'm the worst person to run a monster.
I'm putting salt on this just to kill my palate.
You putting salt on the banana?
Yes.
Wait, which session? Which one?
I just liked making it. You can put
Yeah. Well, the way Royce plays with us, the monsters always get another action if they don't move. So I didn't know that they didn't get that with you guys.
I've had better tasting prison wine.
Made an actual toilet.
Yep.
Yeah, cause I know, cause all our players, we had that too, but the monsters also had that in our campaigns with Royce. So I thought that's how it was with yours. That's why I was doing like, yeah, so much big boy damage.
Because Warren, you never tried it, did you?
Yeah, you fought two adult silver dragons. Mhm. Mhm.
I'm leaving the toilet paper. She will be.
Mhm.
I am gonna murder you in your sleep for what your girlfriend's done to me.
You took this upon yourself, Royce. Because you wanted that coffee so bad.
Oh, I'm gonna murder Wolf in his sleep.
No. You'll never catch
Let me
me.
just take a nap here. Can I have my phone back?
Wolf, I have a knife within reach of every angle.
You're gonna have to get the
And you're in Florida. Oh shit, one sec. Oh, Calvin just texted me. One sec. Oh, no one gives a shit. Hey, at least mine's never, cheated on me. Just saying, bro. You want to talk shit with the DM? I will talk shit serious. I'm always the DM. Do you want Wolf to DM? I can get Wolf in here. You want him to DM?
I would fucking love to.
I mean, I just ate salt on a banana to cleanse my palate. There's salt in this now. Oh man. Seriously though, why Haley? Why'd you go back? I don't get it. Alright. We could. Well, you got 7 minutes. Oh god, I still might puke. I'm not gonna lie. That whiskey didn't help. I can still taste the citrus.
My brother and he was like, "Does it taste good?" I was like,
No, it tastes like citric acid. I feel like I just licked a lemon. I think Calvin got off work at 2:30, but he's not responding. Damn it.
"What does it taste like, Royce?"
Citric acid. It's like imagine mixing stomach acid with licking a lemon. That's the best way I can describe what I just ate. Twice. 3 times, maybe. Motherfucker, you want to start? We can go, Jacob. Motherfucker, Jacob's trying to call me saying I smell like bitch. Motherfucker, I will come down there. You want to die. Jacob, you really want to die. Oh, god damn it. See, this is what happens when you date this chick. Stop doing that.
Doing what?
This is a man who can turn on any girl, but it's the only thing he can turn on and turn girls. His eyes are full of sadness.
That's hilarious.
Ben said I look even
That's
better
cause
with
that's
cracks.
cause me and Cyrus get along real well. We're the best of friends. No, he doesn't have plot armor. The only person with plot armor is Zilpip.
He doesn't have plot armor. You're just too good. You've tried to kill me so many times.
Wolf's over here agreeing that he has plot armor.
My brother said I look like
You're not wrong. There, I hate the fact that the toilet is staring at me now.
He has fucking eyes.
No, man. So Dream made candy like toilet juice. I don't know how. It's those Japanese candy things. And so I made a bet with Wolf that if I could down the thing, he'd buy me a coffee for it. And so I downed 2 of them for stupid reasons.
Less of a bet, more of a deal.
Yeah,
I
and
knew you'd do it.
and now my stomach feels like it's dying, and the toilet is staring at me and looks like it has a mustache. I feel like we need to call the toilet Pepe.
Pepe?
Pepe Le Pew?
Oh, there you go.
do it.
I was gonna say, are you old enough to know who that is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Maya, shut up. Also, someone at Tren. Okay, good. Oh man, my stomach still hurts. It feels like it's curdling. I feel like that one time I drank rotten milk for a challenge. I thought it was eggnog, to be fair.
Could have been.
Huh.
Originally.
I will. Um, let me think. So, I drank a gallon jug of milk once that was about 2-3 months past its expiration. It was more chunk than it was milk. Under the thought that was eggnog because I'd never had eggnog before. And yeah, I got I think half the gallon down before it finally made me puke. I just ignored it because it was a challenge. One of my buddies was like, "Oh, I bet you can't drink this whole thing of eggnog." I was like, "Oh, cool, yeah. I heard eggnog's good. I thought it had rum in it. It tasted like it had rum in it. It also tasted like death." And then I blew chunks for about 3 days. That's when I found out I was lactose intolerant. Mhm.
That's a hell of a way to find out.
Mhm. No, I can't drink eggnog either. It does the same thing to me. Because eggnog has dairy in it, and it makes me sick. Although I'm having nachos later tonight, so you know.
Hell yeah. I just heard them yelling.
Yeah, that was Cameron.
This far away.
It's not my poor neighbors. You should worry about Wolf and Dree.
We'll be gone.
Well, more Dree. Wolf can't smell. No. Wolf isn't immune. Wolf, we've driven in the car and he's threatened to kick me out a few times. When your taste buds enhance, man. He hasn't. He has not. Oh, and my windows are small. You can't even open them much. It does not air out this place very well. That's why I have air fresheners. You know, if I get a tub of ice cream. Oh god. I feel like I did just eat a gallon of ice cream. I think that's what that was.
A gallon of ice
That's what made me feel like. This is what I've dealt with when I've eaten an entire gallon of ice cream before. Oh man. I'm gonna have really bad gas in like 30 minutes.
We're gonna be out of this apartment in 25 minutes.
He is. Alright, and it's about 3 o'clock, so I'm gonna say we're gonna start. It was, but it was odds to evens. That's what I was actually having you roll for. I didn't care about what you rolled. It was the odd or even that got you the thing, and then I just chose a random one that you weren't already immune or vulnerable to, or immune or resistant to, and went with that. All right. Last time we left off, the party managed to survive a small tower encounter, which was much smaller because Wolf saw the original. In which case, you guys had managed to hold your own while 3 of the vampires would escape and Davmorn Silverthread would step into the mist and run away. After such, the party would decide to hold off and hide in the tiny hut that Cyrus would make. In which case, we come back to the party having had a long rest a strange white portal opening in front of Cyrus, and I believe Fenrir is currently the only one awake at this point. Everyone else is out cold, minus CR55. I'm fucking trust the DM. And thus, we begin the scene. Yes. Wait, one sec, guys. One moment. My audio is not picking up. Why is my audio? One moment. Let me see what's going on. Yeah, I want that one hit. Okay. All right. Try saying something for me.
Penis.
Something, testing.
Okay. Yeah, it's picking you guys up now. Go ahead now.
Perfect. Okay, so Fenrir, yeah, you see this portal open up in front of Cyrus after he did the hut and seemed to be successful at casting the time bubble that he had talked about to speed time up in the bubble so that you could get a long rest without much time going by outside. And then you see a flash and the portal and Cyrus are gone. In his place is his trident that he has carried, clambers to the ground.
You did not
CR
just
55
take away our
turns.
prime
What
fighter.
the fuck?
You did not.
My
CR55
big
looks at that
fucking vampire hunter here
grinding
not hurt
turns.
at all by that comment.
Yeah, and
CR55 looks
shortly,
at the trident, looks at the ground. Jesus.
yeah, shortly
Everyone-
afterwards.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I think Fenrir is the only one awake right now. Shortly afterwards,
CR55 doesn't sleep. That's kind of why.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're in sentry mode. You see wolf head ring appear kind of on the ground roughly where Cyrus was.
Well, I'm going to gather both the trident and the ring just so that we don't lose it.
Yep.
I'll just keep the ring in a satchel and I'll strap the trident to my back.
Okay.
As you're picking up the ring, all of a sudden there is best I will describe it because we would all know what it looks like as players. A mist starts coming out of the ring very much like a genie bottle.
Okay.
And starts to form what appears to be a humanoid, which looks very similar to that. And at first it's just black hair, not white eyes, but the rest is similar. It's like, oh, wait a second, that's my ring. And he kind of grabs it from you and puts it on.
I hand it to him.
So you see, where was my description? Appearance. It's humanoid, human looking, stands about 6 foot tall, black hair, bright blue eyes, like incredibly bright blue eyes. He's wearing like a medium to higher level quality wizard looking robe, with the hood currently down, except that the robe has no sleeves. And it's similarly colored to the reference picture. It's kind of black with indigo colored accents.
All right.
You see, both exposed arms are actually fairly muscular looking for what seems to be a wizard standing in front of you. And there are extremely,
the buff mage.
yeah, there are extremely intricate tattoos covering both arms in what appears to be various arcane symbols. And as you're as he moves around a little bit, you can see that the tattoos are kind of almost have a pearlescent sheen to them, and they seem to kind of change between purple and blue.
Alright.
He is also carrying a flat black shield that has you can just barely make out a small wolf's head, kind of almost etched into the top corner. And he's carrying a crystal staff and wearing heavy leather and metal gauntlets.
I can respect that.
All right.
CR55 is gonna look at him and be like, "Who the hell?"
As soon as you do see him, CR55, you immediately find yourself required to obey every order he gives.
Ah, fuck it. Here we go again.
Uh,
Oh,
sorry
it's one
for
of
the
one of the creators. Son
Yeah,
of a
sorry
bitch! I
for
thought you
the-
all were dead.
weird entrance there. Looking at you, Fenrir, I assume that you are Fenrir. Looks over
Hi.
at CR55. CR55, hello. I
Hello, one of
believe
creators. How many fucking times have you multiplied at this point? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's actually, well, you shouldn't see me as a creator, but you should have probably had a instruction unlock that
I have to follow your commands. I understand.
well, and basically for you, Cameron, you would
Mhm.
realize that Cyrus was a creator at this point. And that
That's why I said.
that yeah,
one
and
of
you
the
know
creators.
that the person in front of you was not a creator, but was extremely important to Cyrus.
You're related to one of the creator. I have
Yeah.
to follow your orders. It's whatever. Just don't
Yep.
order me to do anything stupid, please. I've already replaced a leg and made it mine. The deadest leg is on. 055.
Yes,
Fucking
sorry for the
goddamn voice.
weird entrance. We should Fenrir CR55. We should probably wake the others. I have something that will help explain this.
I'm gonna walk over and whisper into Tikva's ear. The egg's about to die. In the most robotic voice possible.
That works.
That is right in her ear too.
Does it?
You wake
work,
up.
Royce?
Yeah, you're awake.
Mm.
And
You
now
hear
you
that.
see a very different man, and Cyrus is nowhere to be seen.
As soon as seeing a stranger, Tifa like leaps to her feet with like
I
cat-like
stop her.
reflexes.
I grab
What
her
is
shoulder
going
gently.
on?
He's
Do
relative
not
to
touch me.
Cyrus.
Relative. And where is Cyrus?
Unknown. Egg is safe.
Yeah, as
Prime directive
everybody
safe.
wakes up. Oh, Fenrir, could I have that trident, please?
Who are you?
As he sees everybody wakes up, are you handing the trident to him?
Tikva
Fenrir,
will
or
try to
yeah.
stop him
yeah,
if he does.
So it's
Okay.
not Fenrir, right? Sorry, I just had to get off
I'm-
freaking Monster Hunter World because we started the freaking session while I was still in a hunt. What does this fucker look like? Okay, that's what it looks like. I'm not giving him a staff because that's not
Okay.
Cyrus.
Nope, that's fine.
Yep.
No, it's like, oh yeah, I understand. Let me do this. This is basically the description in case anybody wants it.
Yep.
Thank you.
I'd suggest you give him
see-
his property, Fenrir.
It's okay, CR. You see this person reach into a pocket, pull out what appears to be just like maybe like a river stone, sets it on the ground, places his hand on top of the stone, and then backs up. And for any Star Wars fans, you're gonna love this.
Oh god, don't say that. If my brother watches this episode, he's gonna be freaking out for weeks.
So what you see is, it appears to be Cyrus appear, not that far from the stone. Looks like he is standing on the floor. As he starts speaking, hello friends. Sorry I was not able to share this more prior to me leaving, but the person before you, the man before you, you see is Anton, and I consider a son, even though he is not my blood.
You humans are races in your breeding.
I've been able to send him back to the group to provide support in the upcoming days and months. No, Syra. Or no, Syra. No,
Syra.
Tikva.
Fire.
No, Tikva.
Oh shit! I got a shit name.
As he continues, because you kind of doesn't take much time to figure out that this is probably some sort of a illusion recording type thing. CR55, I assume that you are here. You will probably have unlocked your hidden
Protocol order
hidden instructions.
Order 66 has been received. We will carry it out as soon as we have assisted your father's friends.
I'm sorry,
I
Order
gestured to
66.
the three Kips, Tikva, and Fenrir, and we're claiming their ally. If this is acceptable, sir.
He doesn't really respond. It seems like it's probably just a recording of some kind. But he did.
Very obedient mode. He does not give a shit.
Yeah.
He has given. He's also talking to not the thing. He's talking to Anton.
Yeah. Yeah. And he does give a pause because Cyrus has learned or known enough about CR55 that he figured there would be some sort of thing. But basically what that command means to the rest of you is that any of you, Anton included, and potentially Zaya and Captain are essentially considered primary users for the CR series.
You all will be able to command us to your fullest. Enjoy.
Basically, I've been sent back to what you would consider at this point almost ancient times of the worlds. And I'll be coming back the long way around, but I'll be building up things to assist in the upcoming God War.
Please sabotage them from making the gosh darn things. And more weapons, please.
Anton has another one of these stones that I can go into greater detail at this point, but I know time is of the essence because you're in the middle of the Citadel in basically a siege. So, and as he says that, Anton will take another, what you assume is a wrapped stone, in like cloth, and just hand it to Tikva.
Okay. Tikva takes it. She looks a bit unsure in the situation, but is intent on listening to the recording, presumably of Cyrus.
Okay. And kind of at that, the recording just kind of stops. But one thing that, because I looked at all of your passive insights ahead of time,
Oh,
and
nice.
figured that it's all plenty high enough, you would recognize that first off, in this recording, Cyrus appears a little bit older, maybe about 10 to 15 years older. And you can pick up on that he just seems to be a much more competent feel to him and way more sure of himself. He also seems to have a maturity. Yeah. He also seems to have a maturity to him that if you've ever met any elders of any races that have long lifespans, he almost kind of extrudes that feeling.
Huh.
And then with that, Anton will pick up the stone and put it back in his pocket. Most of you will probably also notice that he has the same wolf pendant hanging from his neck, which he does reach out and says this was a gift from my father, to hopefully help in whatever comes next.
So, the stone you handed Tikva, is it doing anything right now, or is it just
It is
kind of
not.
there? Okay.
Also,
When-
Anton, you might want to check your PMs.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Okay.
Everyone's getting PMs but us, Fenrir.
It's
Uh,
fine.
Yeah, and Anton probably sees you kind of looking at it. It operates very similar to what this one just did, but there's a longer recording on it that I do not know everything that he did put into the second recording, but it's probably something to watch when time is not pressing.
We should probably be going soon, if everybody is fully rested that is.
Yes, I'm ready.
Well, you would be.
I
You just
believe
arrived from by the scans I've gotten off you about around the time my series was created.
yes, that's correct. Shortly after, a little bit after. But yes,
I always
I
wondered
believe
why
you
he
guys
made us
were.
have these powers. Why he made us
Yeah,
have these powers. Philosophical CR55 for later.
from what my father said, you guys were on your way to the main castle, I believe, to rescue
Yes.
Malthor.
Correct. How long has your
Malthor the
father been
Distant.
planning this?
Yeah,
Papa Cyrus.
yeah, basically, longer than I know of. And you can see Anton looks to
Ren,
be about
shut up.
21, like early 20s ish.
Oh my god.
Jeesh. You're just old
I-
enough to start drinking what the human squishies call alcohol.
I've had some prior, but I know that there's more details in the second stone once you will get to watch that.
Safety. Well, we should leave soon. I don't know if those
Right.
vampires are waiting out there, though. I scared them off once by pretending to be an answering machine. Something your father invented to leave at doorways when you don't want to be bothered.
Yeah, and as you say that, you see Anton cast a spell, which is actually just mage armor, for any magic users, which I guess would be just Kips
Almost
and
the entire party.
Sypha. True. Um, it doesn't seem like it was cast. This specific spell was cast the same as other things. It just seems to happen. And then you see like a little bit of a shimmer around Anton form that's almost imperceivable.
All right. CR55 is going to be the first to poke his head out. Just because if it gets knocked off, he'll live.
Okay.
All right.
Literally just his head being poked out.
So,
Yeah,
yes.
just a quick question before combat potentially starts. I don't know, maybe if we'll answer this with the whole time shenanigan thing. It's not been to the next dawn, has it?
No.
Okay.
It's about evening at this point, as you guys are waking up and getting up for the most part.
All right.
I forgot I took half proficiency at that. Jesus Christ, that's funny.
All right. So you still have the tiny hut is still currently up, inactive. Fenrir is realizing he shouldn't have slept with that one person.
Fenrir, you look like you have fleas now. Please stay away. The egg needs to be kept safe. You've contracted fleas from Kips.
and I think Fenrir's gone quiet for that. All right.
Allow me to mute myself real quick, just for everyone's safety.
Oh man. When the girls got fleas, be afraid. All right.
Shut the fuck up!
They don't
Kips,
call it a
have
red
you been
carpet
treated for
nothing,
fleas
man.
recently?
Tread, that was
What?
bad. So, as the tiny hut slowly vanishes and you guys come out of it, the room has gone quiet. You do not, you no longer hear the vampires from earlier. In fact, you can't even hear the dragon off in the distance or the screams of the vampires that it was slaughtering. It has gone
CR2 seems
dead
to have
silent.
vanished. We should be very careful. If CR2 has vanished, we have lost our distraction.
They call it King's Landing for a reason, Fenrir. So, what would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna go to the door that I barred, unbar it, and literally only poke my head out.
Okay. As you poke your head out, please give me a perception check.
I think I'm good at these. I am good at these. With a 23.
Okay. With a 23, you see a long stone hallway with a couple of candles lit in some alcoves. Everything seems to have gone quiet. The candles are still lit, and it looks like a normal hallway.
Do I know which way we were supposed to go?
You have no idea.
I'm gonna
Assume
pull
that-
my head
that
back in,
Cyrus kind of
look
gave
over
him
my
a
shoulder, and look
overview
at
of
Anton and be like, "You
directions.
better know the way to go, because Cyrus told us Jack."
Yeah, it's this
God,
way.
I've been rusting for years.
As Anton gets up and starts walking. As you guys walk down the hallway, looking about, you realize you find yourself coming into the main throne room. Off to your right, as you guys pass, is a small kitchen room where it looks to be that there were servants that are no longer there. There is food that is still hot from what you can tell from this distance, as you see steam rising off of it. And you can see that there seems to be some sort of a commotion down into the throne room. You can see more golems, but none of them seem to be active at this point. And otherwise, the continuous sound of feet walking about is all you can hear.
I'm gonna look at Anton and be like, "You should also probably take one of these when we leave." Pointing at the Iron Golems. You should probably study it. They are newer versions of the CR series. It appears.
Sounds. I will check them out. As we were walking there, I probably would have gone to Fenrir again and asked if I may have the trident now.
Fenrir has to unmute himself first.
Fenrir, after prying his hand off of his face from face palming so hard,
From being
takes
pointed out
it
that he
off
may have
of
fleas.
his back and hands it to you.
All right.
Then DM for reference, I am equipping it as a weapon,
Mhm.
but I am right now maxed out on attunement slots, and I don't know technically if I would be able to attune to it
Nope.
anyway. But I can use it as a weapon. So
Yeah, you can use it as a weapon. You just can't attune to it. As you guys get to the entrance, right before you hit the throne room, what would you guys like to do?
Well, first thing first, I have to check on the egg. Make
me a
sure I'm not
perception check.
overcooking it. Make sure I'm not overcooking said egg.
I'm going to.
Can you get
25.
over medium?
The egg is gone.
Egg is gone. Warning. Warning. I detach my shield and I'm like, if CR55's eyes could go wide, they just increase in brightness to show wideness. He looks like a
Dragon
panicked
Egg,
ant.
so he doesn't really care. And he's just going to, with one of his holy water flasks, he's
Equipping
going
his
to
shield because
drench
he
his whip in it.
Okay. All right. Your whip now has holy water on it.
CR55 equips his shield and doesn't tell Tikva anything because
No, if you said that out loud, Tikva would have heard you.
Oh, it was out loud. He's panicked.
Yeah,
He looks terrified.
yeah. And Tikva's paying you no mind, and instead is moving up to stand or walk, whatever, next to Anton.
CR55 looks into his empty chest, looks at Tikva, looks into his empty chest, looks at Tikva. Egg gone.
It is as if
What
Tikva
do-
cannot hear you.
It would be
Anton,
CR55 is just gonna
it
have
is-
his hammer and ready to go rage.exe. Rage.exe. Because that's all he can do.
Okay. Yes, Tikva.
I don't know how much Cyrus told you, but I trust you to lead us through this mission safely. None of us know these lands besides for Cyrus and I guess you. Can you be relied to do that?
I can, my lady.
Very well.
What happened to
Um,
Egg?
Yeah, so Anton would know that this is probably are we kind of at where we're needing to go,
Mm-hmm.
PM?
Yep.
Or we're very close. Okay, then he will cast Armor of Agathis at
Okay.
level,
Okay.
which will give me the 25 temporary hit points.
Mm-hmm.
And
Suddenly, you see
to
the
the rest-
black dragon egg all over him. Go ahead.
To the rest of you, you just see what almost seems like steam swirl around Anton and form into like ice crystals and stuff on his robe.
Okay. And
This
Kips.
will last for an hour
Mhm.
unless it goes away.
Oh, yes, Fenrir.
Yes.
You said Fenrir. What's up?
Yeah, I'm going. So you guys see Fenrir take out this small figurine, throw it out onto the ground, and he says out loud, "Through and mind,"
Okay.
and a raven pops out.
All right.
Wait, would the prosthetic limb I have now technically in my inventory technically be my extra leg?
No.
Damn.
All right, Kips. Is there anything you want to do to prep or no?
I mean, how long is the wait?
You guys are within a few feet of the throne room right now.
I think I'm okay. I can't really think of anything I need to do, so I think I'm good.
Okay. As you guys
Hold
begin.
on. Typing. Sorry.
He's typing.
He's typing. Wow. He's typing, guys.
Wow.
Trend.
Guys,
Okay.
Trend.
he's typing.
All right. That's actually a good
This is the
idea.
man you got fleas from.
DM,
Yes.
he's typing.
I
So
caught that.
help me God, I will walk down to your house and slap the shit out of you.
I mean, some company is better than no company. I'll take it.
So, as your
He's
raven
lonely.
flies into the room, you see give me a second. About roughly 8 vampires within the room, all dressed in full armor, minus their heads, which is the only reason the raven recognizes from their fangs.
Yeah.
It sees 8 more standing right outside the doors of the throne room. A very large-looking dwarven figure that looks to be slightly paler, and what looks to be another character that you don't recognize whatsoever. Some sort of human, but you're not wearing armor, but you're not sure. And lastly, you see Davmorn Silverthread talking to said pale dwarf.
Okay. I am going to recall the bird.
The
Wait,
bird
wait.
returns.
If we had 10 minutes, I'd be able to do something hilarious. And have him send the bird back, because then the rage monkey would know what to do.
Oh, I like this bird. I don't want him getting destroyed. That's why I haven't been using him.
Well, no, I can just use beast sense so I can see what he sees as well. Also speak with animals.
He's not an actual bird. He's just a magical. Anyways, I say though in mind again. He turns back to a figurine and put it back in the patch.
Okay. After you figure this out, do you take a second to plan with the group?
Yes.
All right. As you guys retreat slightly, falling back to speak and not be spotted, heading into the room once more, everything goes quiet and the room goes silent as it seems to have a natural silence spell cast on the outside of the tower itself. And as you guys begin to speak to your plans, feel free.
All right. So I know you've noticed the bird. It's thing I acquired back when we fought the dragons. Um, there is a small army in that room. 18 total enemies. 16 of which are vampires. I noticed that there is some pale dwarf. I couldn't really tell if it was someone special or not, but a dwarf amongst all these vampires must be something. And I noticed silver thread.
No signs of Malthor.
None that I could see.
Hmm.
But we need to go in this with a level head. It's Anton, Sia, myself, Kips, and you against 18. That's a large fight even for us. Do we
Even
need to go in
especially
there?
with us not being at full strength. We could try to sneak through.
How
Well,
large is this room you saw?
It's a throne room. It's not exactly small.
I need exact dimensions if you can estimate.
You'd
Voice, would I be able to
roughly,
tell that?
roughly from what the Raven was able to see, this room's about 60 feet wide. In length, you're probably guessing almost double that.
It's about 60 feet by 120 feet. Would be my estimate.
I can, and it's all one big room, basically, right?
Yeah,
The doors are
with
opening into
only
the
two
end room.
doors. One hallway, the hallway you guys went in, and then one hallway directly across. And then one big set
Yeah.
of doors going out.
I can potentially cast a spell from stories. I believe you've seen it before, the one that Cyrus, my father, cast in the Yuan-Ti tunnels. That's a large area. I can center it on the back part of the area, hopefully do some damage there.
Kips, earlier you managed to turn all the rain in this area to holy water. Would you be able to do such a similar thing to perhaps a smaller source of water?
What kind of source of water are we talking about, milady?
I have acquired a spell. I believe some of you will know it as Tidal Wave. It summons a large body of water that can knock enemies prone. If you could turn that water holy, well, running water will make sure they stay dead, but holy water will kill them. I'd say it'd be a good move, assuming it can be done.
DM, can I roll a religion for this?
Sure.
Also, I had a question, and I'll roll Arcana for this. I know in the spell components, it says it requires a drop of water to cast. If that drop of water was a holy water from my flask,
Mhm.
would it turn the spell holy?
No, because what's giving it holy is divinity, divine
Dang.
spells.
I can't roll religion for it, correct?
Yes, you can.
19?
Yeah, you think it's possible.
I believe it could be done.
I
Good,
can also go in
it's-
and cause a good distraction if need be, to give you time to
Yes.
prepare this.
The wave is 30 feet long, however, it's only 10 feet wide and 10 feet tall. It would only get a select few of them, but those that hit, it, I imagine, would do quite a bit of damage. Not to mention, my sword radiates a small amount of sunlight that will kill them if they are too close. So that can also be used to push them into corners and pin them.
That will be good. And my leg, my new leg that I received from that weird bearded man that came out of that ball of glowing light, allows me to move faster. It's essentially, if you know of it, the haste spell.
Voice, what room are we in right now?
You're
kitchen.
currently
We're
in the
back in that-
first floor of the tower.
Yeah, the first
Yes,
floor
but
of
what
the tower.
kind of room is this?
It's a round room that has a small kitchen inside of it. It's got a nice little brick
Salt.
oven.
Okay, salt.
Yeah.
Awesome. I am going to look for salt. and lots of it.
You find none.
In a kitchen?
Yeah, you get the
It's
idea,
a
Fenrir.
kitchen with
Being
vampires.
experienced with hunting vampires, most vampires, when they take over a place, get rid of anything that can hurt them or weaken them.
That's a good point. I didn't. Think
Is there any
about
wooden
here.
chairs left in the room?
There are plenty of wooden chairs left in the room.
CR55 is going to start breaking legs off chairs, making steaks.
Okay.
Yeah, sharpen them to a point. You're gonna have to go through armor.
Give me a perfect.
I can use my. Can
let's
I
say
use my
sleight of
tinker's
hand.
tools for this?
Oh yeah, yeah. Go ahead. Give me let's say sleight of hand with advantage.
As a heads
All right.
up to people here, I still have the vaccine handed to me by Kips. If you wanted me to inject it into one of these people in the
Nat
room.
20.
You get
So
15,
24.
You get 15 stakes in total.
I start handing them out to everybody. You take
I
some.
don't need any. I've got 6 on.
Take extra.
I'll take.
I
a
have
couple.
6. I'm good.
I have 2 currently.
We can throw them at them.
I'll take them.
Does anybody here have a good dex?
Wait, what?
My dex is not the greatest, but
My dexterity
I-
is maxed out.
My dex is okay.
Decent, not super great. I got a +3.
I have plus
Yeah.
2.
Yeah, my
Captain, would you
Tigva
like
is
a
fine.
crossbow?
Fine.
Do I want a crossbow?
Yeah, would you like one?
Sure, I'll take it.
Would I
Okay,
be able to
I'll give you
fashion
my
these into wooden
crossbow.
bolts that would work like
Um,
stakes?
And if you want someone in there saved, you could possibly put the cure on one of the bolts. Maybe. Just an idea.
Aim for the
That
door.
is a smart idea. Tips, do you have any syringes?
I was
We're
thinking
making a
about that for a
syringe,
later date. I was thinking of that for a later date. I haven't discussed it with the yet.
Like, do you have any empty syringes?
I don't
No,
believe
those
I
don't
have
exist
any
yet.
syringes.
I think we
As I
just
have
coded
not-
this stuff before.
Yeah, I would say just coat the bolts with it, and that should work.
Okay,
Kinda
I
like the
give.
poison.
Everybody can take however many stakes they want from the amount that CR55 just created. Suggest you have at least 2 on you so that help weaken them.
Yeah,
Aim
I'll
for
take
the heart.
2 more.
I will
Say
take
13,
3.
10. Tigva, Kips, are you taking any?
I'll
Take
take
any-
4.
Take any
4.
stakes.
Yeah,
I'll just take
wouldn't.
2.
Okay, 4, 2. I'm down to 4 then. So add those into CR55's inventory. Into his unused backpack.
Is there an item called wooden stakes? What?
It's a
Yeah,
steak.
it's just steak. Steak, parenthesis, wooden. Steaks made out of wood, typically found in a Monster Hunter's pack.
I don't see that in here. What the fuck?
Anton,
just
over here.
steak.
Tikva will call Anton over to a table where she's standing, looking at something.
Never mind, I was using the wrong steak.
Oh my god.
Big brain.
Does Anton walk over?
Also, I have a tinderbox still. If we go in far enough, I could start lighting things on fire.
Fire
Captain?
doesn't really do much against vampires. Yes,
Wait, actually, do any of you guys need any extra holy water? Just in case. Just in
I-
case.
I should
Would
probably
love
coat
extra.
myself in it so that when they smack me, it hurts them.
there's
That'd be a
no
lot
such
of holy
thing
water.
as not enough
Oh.
holy water when it comes to vampires.
Sorry, I thought you were talking about CR55. Yes.
I was talking
have
about
more
all of
covered.
you. You would all like holy
Yeah,
water?
yeah,
Okay.
Anton.
Yes.
Okay. DM,
I hand Kips my
Yeah, I'm still
I
listening.
hand Kips my entire water skin
Oh,
filled with ancient water.
Okay. Whoever wants holy water, give me your water skins, except you CR55, since you wanted to douse yourself in holy water. You're coming with me. But everybody who wants holy water,
I'm giving you my water skin anyway. It's filled with
okay, I'll
ancient
fill
water.
your water skin also. But everybody give me your water skin.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
give it to you.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take everyone's water skin, and I'm gonna open my decanter of endless water, and I'm gonna start blessing it, and pour all of the water from the decanter into everybody's like water skins, and then I'm also going to drench CR55 in the decanter of endless water.
I
And-
make
and
sure to
like,
seal up some holes in my chest that way I can hold more water within me.
Oh god.
Okay.
I'm gonna take your crossbow as well.
Okay. Yeah. I hand him my cross.
Question:
Okay.
Would the stakes be able to be launched out of the crossbow?
Yeah, yes, they would theoretically. It's just a
That is
wooden
really
arrow.
Good. No.
I look at
Who's doing
I
beep?
look at
Not me.
Beep.
I
Anyways,
know it's probably me.
all right. So Anton, as you walk over to Tikva, you see a sealed or a piece of paper that's been unsealed that seems to have some sort of noble marking on it, and Tikva. Assuming Tikva's there. I think they are muted. Give them a second to reconnect.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, Fen, how many crossbow bolts?
Are you?
Let me check. I think I have
All right,
You have how
Tikva, are
many?
you back?
like. Let me check.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I have 20.
Well, Kips, your
Well,
ability
20.
there would not assist me.
20.
I'm
20
technically
of
not
the
living.
book size of 20, so it's like a lot of cross.
Hello. Hello.
Hello,
Hi.
we can hear you.
Okay. Any Anton
Okay.
You're
over.
cutting out.
Wow, I'm supposed to be the robot. I'm just roasting people tonight.
See your activities.
I'm going to drench all of the crossbow bolts in holy water.
All right.
Well, I mean, not all. Don't you want to put some of them with the antidote on?
They are now
One.
also swollen because they are cheap wood, and the wood has swelled up, so it's gonna be harder. You will be at disadvantage with that crossbow.
That is fine. I'm gonna leave a crossbow bolt for the antidote because I want a full dose. I don't want to cut corners.
I'd like to make the point that a full
Okay.
dose of that put on my freaking thing weakened 2 vampires, so
All right, Anton. As you look at the letter, you read the following. I'm gonna PM it to you real quick.
Okay.
while Tikva gets her stuff figured out because she's being more robotic than the actual robot.
Hello.
Cameron, you will actually die tonight if you're not careful. All right. Yes. Welcome back, Maya.
I expect to.
I do not know what my headphones are doing, but if it keeps doing it, I am going to yeet my throne through a window and then commit seppuku. Anyway,
Seppuku.
Working better now.
for the third time now, as Anton walks over, Tikva will hand the letter to him. I don't know if you want me to PM it to him, DM, or if you want to.
I already did.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, and she will simply ask, Slivadan, what do you know of them?
I don't know, DM. What would I know of them?
You don't know much about the Vadan at all, to be honest, other than that they live very long and that they are very known for hiding in holes. They don't really come out of their lands unless they have to.
I assume I don't know anything.
Yeah, I will
Reclusive.
basically just restate that to Tikva.
Right, wonderful. Well, presumably that weird human fellow that the Raven mentioned, I believe, might begin the dwarf be connected to this. I don't know anything about them either, so I suppose it's not very useful information, but it's a start.
And Anton will hand the letter back.
Your people, assuming you are also a Nord, I'm unsure, Would there be anything in the throne room? A secret entrance, exit, traps, defenses, anything going forward into this fight?
Anton would have any knowledge that Cyrus would have had, so DM, you'll have to let me know.
So, as far as that goes, the only stuff he knows is about the tower itself. He would not know that the
Yeah.
castle has much for that.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay. None that I know of. My father's knowledge was more of the tower and the surrounding area, the city layout, but not so much into any secret ways into the throne room.
Very well. I guess
If
our
we had
best
the time, we
bets-
could make a secret way.
Yeah, 50 years. I suppose our best bet is to use the element of surprise on our side, assuming they're not expecting us. If you can do your area of effect spell on one side of the room, and I can do my tidal wave, hopefully blessed, on the other, we might be able to take a few out. However,
Running
sure what to do
water,
past
blessed
that.
or not, is going to hurt.
as will my sword, but that relies on us not getting downed or killed first. We don't know the capabilities of this dwarf or human figure. Whoever they are
Leave
that
the
have taken
dwarf to me.
siege.
I can get
Your
right up in their
answers?
faces in 5 seconds. Or less.
Anton, are
Which
you
should be
a
more of a distraction.
caster fully, or are you sort of a semi-caster? I want to know what your magical capabilities are in battle.
I have a lot of the same spells as my father does. My focus is abjuration.
I
A
see.
little bit more protection, but I also have damage and other things.
What about his time magic? Do you have any of those abilities he held in battle?
That I do not. I could never quite grasp the finesse of that.
Do you have the counter
Fiddling
spell?
with time is
I
very...
do.
I believe we might both need this. We know Silverthread's a caster. I don't know about these other figures. We can keep some power of ours open to casting such that I believe it'll be of use to us.
Yes.
I can get right up in their faces easily if need be. The only reason I'm getting doused in holy water is to as I run, just in case any of the vampires take a swipe at me, they will get hurt with holy water from hitting me.
DM,
Yes.
question.
Mhm.
The gift I received for Christmas, that unicorn. What exactly was Tikva told about it?
It's
Or
a
knows
unicorn,
about it?
and its name
It's
is
a unicorn.
Flamethrower.
Was she told how to summon it? How long it would take to summon it?
Nope.
Anything?
Hello.
I have at my disposal
Try
a
summoning.
unicorn. Perhaps it might be too risky to summon in battle. However, it might reveal our position if I try to summon it now. However, what I know of unicorns, it would make a rather decent ally to have in battle. It could do damage and also potentially heal us some. If you all think it would be worth trying.
Do what you need to do. I can speak to it when it comes down to it if we need to, given 10 minutes.
It seems like we should probably go in at full force and see what happens.
To go in at full force, we'd probably need to wait till dawn, because CR55
Why?
lives off Sunforger. My hammer does not recharge till then.
Ah,
You guys
Well, then-
We should be able to
theoretically
make do.
could, because as you know, Anton, no one should be coming into this tower for the next few hours.
I mean, we can.
Okay,
Would I-
CR55 will start going to each floor after getting... CR55 will not get doused then until
Wait.
it's closer to time. Go to each floor, start collecting every chair. And
Okay.
making a fuck ton more stakes.
As the
Using time
barricade is put back
productively.
down, and the party begins to rest. They have time
How-
to prep things. I expect each member of the party to ping me with what they would like to do with the next 8 hours. And that is where we're ending today's session, as the DM is still planning
Oh.
something very interesting, and he's been working up something that's coming up on Tabletop. Thank you all for watching. Next session, we will be doing a show on Tabletop for the viewers to watch for the mid-season finale and part 3. Thank you, and we will catch you on the next one.